Alright, welcome back to another Fix It Up video. Today we got this new event car. But first, we are going to go over on the live stream I did when the update dropped. I found all the helmets to get this event car. It is the Rs6 C6, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. We'll get into the customization of this in a second, but first we'll just show the clips from the live stream of me finding all the helmets. So if you have similar locations of helmets, you can check those spots, see if they're there. If not, I'll put a map up on screen right now with all the possible locations you can have. There's 12 different helmets around the map, and each person has a different location on where the helmets are, but some of them overlap, so some of these you might have. But if you don't need help with finding the helmets or don't want to watch that little bit, you can skip on the timestamps on the bottom of the screen and go to where the customization of this is if you want some help with that or just want to watch for fun. I'll see you in the customization. Oh, I got one on the roof here. Okay, so now I know what they look like. Does anybody else have one up here? I see one. Oh, I see another one. I see two right here. One right here. Thank you to that person who was just jumping right there. But then I also saw this one right here. So there's two more helmets down. So we got another helmet right here at the playground. One right here underneath the bridge right next to the playground. I got 7 more to find now. I almost missed that one. We got one right here next to the parking garage, right next to the bank, right in this little window here. And we got 6 more to find. Someone over here. Oh, there's one right here. We got another one right behind the wheel shop, the east side wheel shop. We got one right back here, right behind the bus parking lot in the next to the airport. There's a little helmet right here. We got 4 more to go, but we got another helmet. There's another helmet in this other city right behind the wheel shop, right inside of this window of this skyscraper here. We got 3 more to find. Oh, there's one back here too. Yep. Okay, so we got one more helmet behind the parts store in this little bush right here. Okay. Oh, there is one up here. Okay, well, we got one on top of the crane over here with Spider-Man. This is a crazy location to have a helmet. Good thing someone spotted that. That is great. We got 1 more to find. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. W-Val. We found the last helmet right by the statue, right here on the map, right by the roundabout. We got it. Reward, new limited car, Audi RF6 C6. All right, now with that out of the way, we can now go into the customization of this thing. Isn't my favorite looking car. I still like even like the V5 more than this one, but it isn't terrible. Although the fitment even on these are the wheels it came with, they're poking through. We're definitely going to need to work on that. We're going to probably paint it. And I'm also going to be taking this whole engine out because I have a V8 in here. I can just throw this into there. All right, with that thrown in there, we could just store all these for now. And we got a good engine in there. And it's already got the 7-speed DCT in it. So for the color of this thing, I'm kind of thinking I want to go with a white. So we'll just throw white on it. I liked the black better than the white. Let me go with like a dark red, I'm thinking. A really dark red. And we'll try a dark blue because I don't like the red that much. Really dark blue. And we'll stick with this, I think. That doesn't look bad. Bring it out in the light to get a little better look at it. Yeah, I am liking that. So we got that. Let's go get some airbags for this thing. Actually, always forget, we got to tint this thing first. All right, let's go with a 5%, so as dark as possible. I always think tint looks really good on pretty much every car, so I always put them on every car. Then we can take a little stop over here, buy some airbags. There we go. And we will install these into the car. And then we'll drop it down, which I know the fitment is not going to be good at all right now. But that's what we got to go work on. All right, we are here at the wheel shop, and we need to fix this absolutely atrocious wheel setup that it's got on it right now. These front ones, what size are we looking like? 260, 1710, and that's a 17 rim. With 260, I'm gonna need to go with like a 300, I think, but maybe like a 15 rim. I don't even know. I don't know if we can really do a slammed build on this. Let's try a 6. Oops, didn't mean to take out the exhaust manifold. We can try something on this. I don't know what, but we'll have to figure it out. All right, I think I'm gonna go with these wheels. We're gonna have some pretty small wheels on this thing though. I'm gonna try a 16 300. We'll just get one of those for now with, I guess we'll try a 20, but we might need to end up even going smaller. I don't know, it looks pretty crazy in the front right now. All right, with that done, So I don't think we can do a full slammed look, because even with a 16-inch rim, it's good fitment. It needs to even be a little bit wider, but it can't really do much because it's sticking through. So I guess we're gonna need to build this for stock ride height, and 16 is gonna be the biggest size, I think. I'm gonna try a 17 with the stock ride height and hope that that's good, because I really think those are way too small. Even the 17s are gonna be too small, but we'll see what this looks like. All right, just hope that it's fine. I think it's good. Okay, the fitment on it, it pokes out a little bit, so I probably could go a little skinnier with that, and I might be able to get away with another size up in the rim. So what was this? 300. So let's try 18 280, and if this doesn't work, I don't even know what we're gonna try. We're gonna have to just keep what we have on there. All right, let's hope it doesn't poke through. The 18s are fine. They're not too big and they're not too small. They're a little bit smaller than I would like, but I can get away with those. So I think we'll just stick with the 18s. So I'll get one more for this front side, and then in the back, do I still have, is this a 300? This is a 300. So let me just throw this on the back, see if I need to go wider. I need to go with like a 340 on the back. Holy. All right, there's the front one done. Now let's test out 340 on the back. Okay, 340 looks actually perfect. So we'll just get one more of those and we should be good. I might paint these black though. I'm thinking the black with the dark color would look pretty good on this thing. There we go. The wheels should be all good. Other than I didn't paint them, but the chrome isn't terrible. It does make them pop a little bit, and it kind of works with the white / chrome little bit that's there. I think I'm gonna leave them chrome, actually. I kind of like it. Please don't tell me. All right, so slight issue, but we could fix that. So I'm assuming if you end up making the same size as me, you're either gonna need to do this and go up a little bit in the front, or you're just gonna need to go with a 16 rim. Or I think I did 18s, so I think you're gonna need a 17 rim to get away with the stock ride height, but I'm just gonna leave these on it and just lift it up once in the front. It doesn't look terrible. So all right, well, we'll just do a little stock speed test here, and then we can get down there and tune it. I think I'm just gonna leave these normal wheels on it. I don't really care too much. I don't have the inventory space either to really do much else with different tires. I still am really hoping sometime we can have like a wheel machine down here in this other city or something, just to make it a little bit easier, and maybe some different kind of rim shop. So that way we don't have to have the 4 inventory space just to carry some wheels or tires into the other side. But this thing isn't too bad. Let's see if we can get to the top speed of it. And I think 155 seems to be the top speed. Doesn't seem like it'll do too terrible once we put a tune on it and then bring it to the drag strip. All right, we're pulling into the dyno tune place. Now let's get a little tune on it. So 20, 47, 50, 50, and I think this is 35. So we'll just tune this thing with that, and we'll test it out just to make sure that that's the max horsepower that this thing can get out of it. And I am also curious, because I do want to look while we're doing this, whether it's all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. I kind of felt rear-wheel drive, but I feel like it's all. Yeah, there we go. So it is all-wheel drive, but driving it felt rear-wheel drive for some reason. All right, and 1350, 1225. So we got max horsepower, max tune on this thing. I could have went with the V6, and I think it would have been cool to have this backfiring, but I figured Audis come with V8s too. I mean, this isn't really like a stock engine. It's got twin turbos and 1300 horsepower, but I'm not going for a stock build anyways. But I guess we could do the tune speed test now and see how this thing does. It's taken off pretty quickly. It is definitely noticeably faster, which I like when they are like that. There's been 1 or 2 that I've went down and tuned, and they don't really seem all that much quicker, but mainly these all-wheel drive ones definitely do. So I guess we'll just get back to the regular city, and then we can race this thing on the strip, see what kind of time we can get with it. All right, we've made it to the drag strip. We could give this thing a few test runs down here, see what kind of time we can get. I think it should be pretty good. It won't be amazing. I don't know if we could get it under 5. I mean, that wasn't the best run, and it was the first run, and we got a 553. We could probably get it pretty close to 5 then. I don't know if it can go under. It might be able to go under 5 with a V6 in it, though. I did put the V8, and the V6s are normally better for drag racing. Yeah, 516 with that one. All right, if we're able to get the perfect run here, we could get it under 5.1. See what we can do. There we go. We actually got it under 5 seconds. I did not think this build would be able to do that. We got it to a 491. That's definitely the last attempt because I doubt I could get it any faster than that. I'm surprised it even went that quick. All right, well, that pretty much wraps it up. I hope that helped if you needed the locations of some of the helmets, and I hope that helped if you needed help with some of the customization on the car. I don't think it's a terrible looking car. It didn't come out too bad at all with the customization that I did, honestly. I think I kind of like the looks of it now a little bit more, but I still definitely prefer like the V5 over this in my opinion. Because this looks really similar, especially from the front. It looks pretty similar to the V5. We looked at it in the stream a little bit. Someone parked their V5 next to this when I had this one out, and they look pretty similar from the front. Just this one's a little skinnier. It looks a bit different, but it's not too bad. Little whack with the wheels. The wheels were a little bit challenging to get to fit right, and they're a little tinier than I would have hoped for. But hey, it is what it is. It doesn't look too bad. It also did pretty good on the drag strip too, getting that 4.91. I didn't really expect it to get under 5 seconds, but it did, so that's pretty good. But anyways, hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.